No es algo fácil y también en ese tiempo no era algo fácil para mis padres. Mi mamá también es diabética y she got the disease at the same age I did. She was 13 years old when she got diagnosed. So fue un momento difícil en mi vida, pero los años han pasado, the years have passed, and I've grown strong in that, and I realized that everything happens for a reason. The Lord has spoken to heal my body. The Lord has spoken to restore my body, and I'm standing on that word. I'm standing on that promise. And the enemy knows that when he tries to attack you in one way, one area of your life, and he sees that he can't with that area, he then goes to another area in your life where you are vulnerable, or another area where he knows that he can try to knock you down. So after attacking you for a while, and after afflicting your body, and after allowing you to go through certain things, he begins to attack those around you. So after 8 years of going through this disease, I began to accept it and just say, you know what, God, I'm going to wait on your promise. I'm going to wait on your healing. And at the beginning of last year, we started off the year, and you start off the year on a positive note. You start off the year excited for a new year, new victories. And the top of last year, my little brother was also diagnosed with diabetes. And now imagine me having to now see this, having to see my little brother go through this, having to see him go to the hospital, give himself about 6 or 7 injections a day, have to check his sugar, and have to go through this process. I began to question the Lord. You know, you brought me through this, and you are bringing me through this, and you promised healing for my life. And now you're going to go and give this disease to my brother. How does this make sense? How is this a part of your plan? And now my mom has to see both of her children go through this. Imagine what she must be feeling to have both her kids, her only kids, go through this disease and this sickness. And after a while of just questioning the Lord y preguntándole, Señor, ¿por qué tenemos que pasar por este proceso? A través de esos días llorando y preguntándole al Señor por qué, entendí que pasamos y nosotros pasamos por todo lo que pasamos. No lo pasamos para nosotros, sino que pasamos por dificultad, pasamos por enfermedad, pasamos por prueba para que Dios pueda ser glorificado en medio de todo eso. I learned that we go through things not just to go through it. We go through it so God can be glorified through that. So whatever trial, whatever situation you are in the classroom when class is not in session, more than what a paper and pen or computer-based test can reflect, but how far your spirit can progress when stranded in the middle of life's mess and stress. Will I pass the test? They say that during the test the teacher is silent, but why does it seem like when I need him the most, that is when he is most quiet? So I lock your word in my word bank, so I can remember in time, so when I lack in need, I can just call out to the I am and just fill in the blank. For even in the midst of my imperfections, I read the word and experience your loving affection, that ultimate public display of affection witnessed by all. A love so strong and a grace so fine, far beyond my comprehension of what my mind can define. I'm mind blown at the very thought of who I'd be if his love for me he hadn't shown. It's the greatest love I've ever known. Will I pass the test? For this test is taken by faith, not by how overwhelming the situation around you seems to be. I still have to fulfill my duty. For 2 Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approved. So what will I do? I will concentrate on my best work, not ashamed of laying out the truth, plain and simple. For this message comes with a price. It's not just speaking, but knowing the one you speak of. When everything around you says give in and give up, I know what I speak of. Remember the time when my trust in God was put to the test. My health stripped from me, my body afflicted with this horrible disease. Then 8 years later, it was hard to see my little brother diagnosed with the same disease. This disease called diabetes. But you see, after you let out a good cry, and every sentence that comes out of your mouth begins with why, you understand the answer to your question lies in Isaiah 53:5. We are healed by his stripes. How many believe that? And although there are multiple choices, only one decision can be made. So I will not allow allow a fear of failure to keep me delayed, or for the enemy to see me crumble and fall, attempting to destroy my purpose. So I choose to be brave and listen to his voice. For I know in the test my endurance develops, as my hope is strengthened in he who envelops the very essence of my being. For his love has been poured out in our hearts by the Holy Spirit who has been given to us. For when my teacher speaks, I listen, absorbing every word, for in his word there is life.